Hi. Let's learn about garden leave. During garden leave, an employee remains on the payroll but is not permitted to go to work or start a new job during the notice period. This is often a protective measure for companies when an employee resigns or is terminated, preventing them from working for the competition or themselves. Garden leave is a protectionist measure aimed to ensure that employees do not negatively impact the working environment or take proprietary information to a competitor. It is commonly used in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Massachusetts, and is often thought of as a paid suspension. Employers may implement garden leaves to safeguard against detrimental actions by the departing employee. This includes preventing them from influencing the work environment, contacting clients, or revealing sensitive company information. Companies should evaluate the financial implications, legal restrictions, and business usefulness of placing an employee on garden leave. It should be used when employment is ending, but the expense of retaining a non-working employee and legal restrictions must be considered. During garden leave, employees are entitled to salary and benefits, but may not have access to bonuses or accrual payments. They are also prohibited from accessing company data, contacting clients, and often have to return company property like laptops and phones. While garden leave clauses are not required in employment contracts, they are recommended for certain cases. However, employees working on a bonus or commission basis may dispute these clauses, leading to potential legal disputes. Employers may impose garden leave to ensure an employee remains available during a transition period and to manage relationships with clients. However, this can be costly, especially for high-salary employees, and carries legal considerations and potential public perception and retaliation risks. From an employee's perspective, garden leave provides continued employment and decreased responsibilities, but with restrictions on seeking new employment and contributing to the company. This can lead to dissatisfaction and strained work relationships. The United States has seen the adoption of garden leave clauses in states like Massachusetts and Illinois. However, these laws can be limited or explicitly prohibited in some industries, such as for lawyers in New York. The SEC publicly posted a separation agreement between Uniquire Inc. and its former chief operating officer, which included terms for garden leave. This agreement outlined the expectations for the departing employee's responsibilities and compensation during the garden leave. During garden leave, employees are required to produce little to no work, remain on the company's payroll, but may not be obligated to fulfill all aspects of their job. Expectations for the employee's conduct and responsibilities are often outlined during this period. An employee on garden leave can often pursue other jobs, but courts have found a breach of contract should the employee leave to begin a new job during garden leave. Garden leave was passed into law in Massachusetts in 2018, and has been widely adopted in New York and Illinois with the passage of relevant legislation. However, its use may be limited in certain industries and jurisdictions. Garden leave laws vary, but generally require advanced notice of resignation and involve the employee remaining on the company's payroll while relieved of most of their duties. Physical access to the workplace and communications may be restricted during this period. Garden leave helps companies protect their interests during an employee departure, but can be costly and lead to dissatisfaction for the employee. It is primarily used in the UK, Australia, and New Zealand, and has gained some traction in the United States. Here are 4 key takeaways. 1. Garden leave is a transition period for employees who give or are given notice of termination, keeping them on the payroll but away from the workplace. 2. Under the leave, employees are prohibited from working for the competition or themselves. It prevents them from sabotaging the work environment and taking proprietary information to a competitor. 3. During a garden leave, an employee is often cut off from physically entering corporate offices, having access to confidential documents, or communicating with certain co-workers. 4. Garden leave is primarily used in the UK, Australia, and New Zealand, but was also introduced in Massachusetts in mid-2018. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.